Yeah, the last time I saw it was May 13th. May 13th. Oh well. Hello, everybody. I haven't been on here in I'm looking like almost 2 months. But come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come sit with me for an hour, if you will. Come sit with me for an hour. I've been my last writing in the year was on May 13th. May 13th was the last time I was on my live at Prep Lounge. I know you're probably wondering that. Well, where'd she been at? Where has she been? Where have I been? Life hits you. Not only does life hit you, June was a really heavy, busy month. Lots of proms, lots of graduations, lots of fires being put out. Hey, Boo! My BFF is on here. Hey, Burke! Lots of fires being put out. So I had to take me a little mental health break. I give the information, I tell you to do self care, but I took me a mental health break. And God has been keeping me through that. But it is what it is, right? You come back from it. So to all the graduates, from kindergarten to fifth graders to eighth graders to high schoolers to people that was in college that completed their education equivalent to get a diploma. Happy, happy graduation to you. What I do want to say to anyone, even little kindergartners, celebrate your win. Celebrate your win. When you graduated, you worked hard for what you got, what you've been through, and even if it's 12 years through school and then you went to college, celebrate that win. Take time to take that in, that you actually accomplished something for yourself. If I can give you any advice for the people that's coming out of high school, going to college, if you have your goal is to go to college, take the summer off. Take the summer off. You need to breathe. You need to relax from not getting up early, from your parents nagging at you. Have some fun. Go places, maybe travel if the funds that you acquired allows that. Because if you don't celebrate that win and you go right back in to another academic year, some people drop out. It's too hard. They never wanted to go to school anyway. They just doing it for their parents. So take that time off to find out new hobbies, things that you like to do, places that you want to go, and try to get there and do those things before you jump off into the adulting life. Because college ain't nobody telling you that you got homework. Ain't nobody gonna call you until you get up for a class. Ain't nobody gonna even tell you that your meal plan that you got your slow meal plan that you late for breakfast, dinner, or lunch. It's real in the city once you graduate high school. And I would say college is not for everybody. Tech schools are great and wonderful. So celebrate your win. It's a major accomplishment that you accomplished this year. And to all my beautiful women and men that went on their proms that were so elegant. I went to so many proms um, in June, and how y'all deck them out. All the food and all the glamour and glitz. I said, first of all, I ain't going to my prom. Let's start with that. Didn't go on my prom. I did go on my sister's prom, my twin sister's prom. And for my daughters, they did have a prom send off, but I don't think I had sweet tables and this there and making sure, they had the car windows, the doors that opened up on the. They were okay. They had a good send off, I think. If my daughter's on here, let me know if you had a good send off for your proms. Things are getting so extravagant. So I said with my grandsons, it's going to be rocket ships. And they're going to be going to the moon or Saturn or something. I can't wait for that either. My grandson turns 15 in August, and my little Poom Poom, he turns 5. Another grandson. I got 2 of them. Before I get into my topic, it's an easy topic. It's something that I've been thinking about that I've been seeing. First of all, I've been seeing a lot of people are getting scammed, have gotten scammed, elderly has gotten scammed. You think because you got your ATM card or your debit card or your credit card, they got that chip in there that nobody can do anything and scam you. Wrong. They got scanners to take the information off the chip. You get phishing, the emails that come. You all know about the scam callers that call about the what they call for the your car warranty. Let's get into that and see how that impacts your mental health because it does. But before we do that, let us not forget our midweek check-in. I remember this, guys. I posted it around 4:30. So I put up there, if you're familiar with our midweek check-in, a great emoji heart. I'm cool. I have self-restraint. And I even had some humbleness come my way today. So I'm good. Anybody cool and self-restraint with some humbleness, put those great emoji hearts up there for me. Those great emoji hearts. If you're doing great, put a red emoji heart up there. If you're doing great, post that red emoji heart up there. If you are doing okay, this is blue. It is not purple. Post a blue emoji heart up there. If you're feeling like this weather was disrespectful today, man, what was it out there? Post a yellow emoji heart up there. It's extremely too hot everywhere. If things are, see YouTube, you acting up. I don't do the acting up. If things are tough and you're struggling, put a green emoji heart up there. Again, I have been checking my DMs, my messages. It's not a lot, which has me wondering, are we really checking in with each other? So, or if you're struggling, put the green emoji heart, DM me and I'll talk about it and I'll get you some resources. This is purple. If you're having a hard time and you wouldn't mind if somebody was to reach out to you, throw them purple emoji hearts up there. I will give you information ASAP. It is still on Thursdays from 6 to 9 o'clock. You can call me and we can talk some things over. Pink heart if you're having some harmony and balance in your life. I had this while me and my family went on our family vacation to Ocean City. It was beautiful, a beautiful whole entire week there. No drama, good eating. Got to spend time with my youngest daughter. Well, she's just a genius now. She's about to be 28, so she's just a genius now. If you're in a really dark place, this is the broken emoji heart. Throw the broken emoji heart up there. Hey, Miss Burke, she says she listens. She cool and self-restraint too. Don't let nothing steal your flow, honey. Nothing. If you're feeling optimistic and uplifting, throw those orange emoji hearts up there. Optimistic and uplifting, throw those orange emoji hearts. Here's that gray emoji heart. I'm waiting for my diva, Miss Carla, to step on here. If you're cool and self-restraint with some humbleness, who's humble today? Who did not let anybody attitude affect them today with the hot weather? This weather make you want to fight. If you had a day like this, throw the brown emoji hearts up there. If you were having one of these days, throw the brown emoji hearts up there. Someone called me today. Today was their birthday, and the person that told me they was going to come pick them up did not make it. And the person was furious. I said, well, wait a minute. Don't let them stop you from having your enjoy the rest of your birthday. He said, I'm not. I'm about to leave. Yes. Get on your ones and twos, your 2 feet, and leave. But I told him, take a gallon of water with you when you're going out. He was going to lunch. If you are having a minimalistic day, little got done, but you got through it, you're having some mixed emotions, throw a white emoji heart up there, a white emoji heart. Almost done. If you're feeling relaxed and friendly, throw a light blue emoji heart up here. Hey, Latoya, how you doing? Throw a light blue emoji heart up there. I was frustrated, honey. When I got up this morning, it was like 6:20. It was already hot outside. I was walking my dog, like it had to be around 70, 80 degrees, and he wants to walk more. And I'm like, listen, hon, It's going to be hot. We need to get it really quickly. So if you were frustrated today, throw the flaming heart up there. Anybody that was frustrated, throw that flaming heart up there. Anybody with any sadness or anger, we have our black emoji heart. Any sadness or anger, this is the one I like to dive into. You don't want to go to bed angry. You don't want to go to bed with that sadness on you because it'll make you not sleep well. So if you're having some sadness and anger, put it down in the chat. We can talk about it. Put it in the chat. We can talk about it. All right. So scams and scammers and people scamming. This has become one of the highest renowned money makers everywhere. You can't just say in America because now you have Nigerians scamming you. You have the Indonesian people scamming you. You have your own people scamming you. Because of the worldwide internet, scamming has become a big, big business. So a scam is a deceptive, dishonest scheme designed to trick individuals or organizations into giving away money, personal information, or access to accounts. Scammers use manipulation and false promises or impersonation to exploit victims they trust. Some people are greedy, or they use, fear as a manipulation. Now the impersonation part, and this is one of the things that's going to be real. You're going to see a high, and they already tried it. A high level of it is pretending to be someone else, or pretending to be somebody that you know. Impersonation. The IRS, somebody can impersonate, being the IRS trying to collect, some funds from you. A company you trust, like your bank calling you for something, or you see a text message from your bank. And what this person that's impersonating do, they demand immediate payment. We don't want to mess with the IRS. No one wants to, get down with the IRS. So when you thinking someone's calling you, you already know you owe them funds, and they let you know they're going to repossess your home or put a lien on whatever. You have to pay them, and they want some information from you. First of all, the IRS is not going after you because they will collect principal, and they'll pile those principal on immediately. Now, I know a thing with the celebrities, the impersonations of using their voices or using their images. You'll see somebody doing an infomercial, like they had Oprah Winfrey doing an infomercial, and I'm like, Oprah don't do infomercials at all, so I know this is a scam. So a lot of AI images. You have a lot of celebrities. What do they call it? Authenticating their voices. They're copyrighting their voices, so AI can't call you and scam you. And one of the other things that they're talking about when you're scamming is the urgency of fear that they create. So they'll create like a crisis and say that your account has been hacked. How many people have had a call like that or an email like that? Your account has been hacked. And if you don't pay this fine, they're going to be forced to cut something off. Your credit card, your electric, your water, whatever their urgency is for the crisis you're in. But when people can't pay those bills, or they know they owe a lot of money on those bills, immediately you go into the flight phase. You want to pay that thing off. But again, the gas, the electric, and the water company is not calling you, telling you that you owe a bill. They'll just send you another bill with a late fee piled on top of it. So for the youngins that's getting their new apartments or about to move out on their own, please listen. Pico ain't calling you saying you owe a bill. That's your bill late. They'll just pile a late fee onto it. And then you have those too good to be true, unrealistic scams when they're giving you rewards. What's the major one? Publishers Saving House. They're going to knock on your door. They got this big old check, and you just won $1 million and something. A scam. It's a scam. Winning the lottery, where they get you to have these high return investments. If anybody remember, and I'm going to go a little and far ahead of me, that the biggest scam that was out there, there was a big scam going on in the early 2000s, where this company made over $65 billion. It was a Ponzi scheme. The biggest scam in the United States was the Bernie Madoff scam. Is anybody familiar with the Bernie Madoff scam? You get 5 people, and then those 5 people get 5 people, and then those 5 people get 5 people, and they pay you this money, and then they have to get more people, and all this money comes in, and everybody's supposed to get rich. It's a pyramid scam or the Ponzi scheme. So Bernie Madoff made off with $65 billion. A lot of people, some people in that company took their lives. They couldn't believe they got scammed. They couldn't believe their retirement went away. There's a movie called The Beekeeper. It has Felicia Rashad in there. She's having problems on her computer. She's playing an elderly woman in this movie, and she's really not tech savvy. So she's having problems with, getting her computer to act right. And she's assuming she's calling for a tech to help her with her computer problem. But what she runs into is a company that scams you. And so they said, well, yes, give us access to your computer and we'll see how we can fix it. And they tell her how they can fix it, but then she needs to give them some of her account information. And the gist of the movie is she ends up giving them this information and they wipe out her whole entire savings account. And her in this movie as well, she too go ahead and she unalives herself. And Leaf State Farm, which is her beekeeper, goes after this company. So they say a lot of elderly are susceptible. My goodness, that came out wrong. Susceptible to a lot of these scams, but a lot of other people are susceptible to them too, because it's a too good to be true, unrealistic reward. If I want some money quick, I'm going to give you this money. You won't flip it for me, but you never see the flip. And those fake emails, you get fake emails or fake text messages asking you about passwords, say yes or no if you just went into your account, asking you some credit card information. Those are phishing and smishing emails. Check the email address. Again, Pico ain't sending you an email either, telling you to pay your bill through email. And this is one thing that came out. Hey, Miss Carla. I'm nice to see you that I'm back. One thing that came out that it was a craze for everybody. The crypto frauds. Matter of fact, they just said number 47 has made, I think, over $2 billion in cryptocurrency. But the lovely Kim Kardashian also got scammed into those crypto coins. Yes, medical insurance. I was going to get to that, Ms. Burke. You are fabulous, honey. They do have medical insurance scams as well. And back in the day, I can use your medical insurance and go to the doctor, and they don't even check. I don't have insurance. I get sick. Let me hold your insurance so I can go to the doctor and get some antibiotics or get my eyes checked. That was how we used to run back in the 80s and the 90s before medical insurance companies start finding out they're getting super duper bills for all this stuff, and that's not even a person that just came in. So then they starting to scam us, the medical insurance companies. So the investments and then the crypto frauds is always promising you a massive financial return. That's going to quickly vanish. So you see the financial return. Well, I'm going to get this much. I don't even know what Bitcoin and crypto, what it is. How do you juggle that. I know about stocks and bonds, and then they still have annuities, honey. My ex-mother-in-law told you about annuities. So I don't know the difference between, crypto and those Bitcoins. Don't know. I don't want to touch it. Because again, it'll have you thinking you're gonna get a big, massive return of your finances, and it's not like that. They call it like a fake trading platform. So crypto coin and Bitcoin, invest in those batteries. And now I think you can, even with the investments when you're trading on the stock market, because I was trading for a little bit, and I was investing in a lot of the batteries for the what's the car that came out? The Tesla. All the electronic cars, because it was going to be such a craze. Everybody's going to need these batteries for these particular cars, because everybody was supposed to be moving towards safe, free electrical cars, and nobody's really moved to them. I mean, the only person that I see out now that still has those cars out is Tulsa. Mercedes has a car like that. Honda has a car like that. Toyota has a car like that, but they're not really pushing the issue right now. Only Elon Musk was pushing the issue. So you have those fake trading platforms, and this is the one, honey, that mainly get our senior citizens or those that are lonely. Those romance scams. The romance scams. I remember when I first got on to IG. I didn't have a lot of followers on here, and I'm looking up, I'm looking up celebrity stuff. And at that time, Michael B. Jordan was when he came out with the first Creed movie. And so I friended him. 3 or 4 days later, I see in my DMs Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan DMing me. Hey, how are you? What's going on? If you want to come out to LA, I'll fly you out here to meet with you and a couple of other stars, all expense paid. I'm like, oh no, I know this is not Michael B. Jordan. I'm like, who is this? You ain't gonna scam me. He's fine, but I ain't losing my mind. So I'm like, no, this is, and I swiped it off. However, they got into my account. Whoever this group of people was, they got into my account, into my nonprofit account, and start asking people for money. And a lot of people was calling me, Kimble, is that you on an account? I'm like, I would never ask anybody. My niece told me, and she's not even on social media. She said, Aunt Kimble, you look at your Facebook page. Somebody and your Instagram page, somebody is pretending to be you. So they took my page with my image and put it on another page and locked me out of my account and made this fake account asking for money for a fundraiser. And then I was doing an event, but it was already paid for. If you bought your tickets, it was already paid for. Everything was paid for. I didn't need any more money for a fundraiser. And I don't like social media because you can't really call anyone and say, oh, no, that's not me. Take it down, take it down. You can't call anyone. You go through the instructions of saying, this is a fake account. This is not me. And the page still stays up there. So I'm hood. I went on there and said, I'm going to crack somebody's neck. Take my image off. I will be on here every day posting until you take my picture and my image off this account. I don't know who it was. And it was up there for maybe like 2 or 3 months. And I was fighting back and forth with IG. And all of a sudden, I didn't see it anymore. But those romance scams, criminals usually use fake identities to build trust and affection only to manipulate its victims and to send them money. And these scammers target dating apps or social media. They can spend weeks or months building an emotional connection with the person. And this is where sometimes it falls into those people that may have been married that's now divorced and they've been not seeing anyone or not wanting to be in the dating world for maybe 4 or 5 years or even longer than that. Some widows They get lonely and they get onto these sites, and if the person sooner or later asks for money, well, like, I want to come and see you, but I don't have any money. Can you send me money for a plane ticket? Or I'm hungry tonight, and times are hard. Can you send me money for food? And the women, since we're nurturers, you dive right in and send them the money. And this is a good one. The wrong number. Has anybody ever went through someone saying, "Oh, I have the wrong number," or they'll do it through a text message, and you'll have a text message like, "Are we still on for Thursday?" And you're like, "Well, who is this?" And you put, "Who is this?" The scammer already got you, because now they can get in and they have an opportunity to use and strike up a conversation with you. That's old school, because they used to do that when people used to call on the phone. Oh, I think I got the wrong number, but who? You sound nice on the phone. That's the line. Like, you sound nice on the phone. Who am I talking to? Wait, what? But that's how they get you. Now, with the scammers, with the romance, it was a lot of incidents that was happening with the online dating sites, christianmingles.com. I'm naming them, honey. A lot of Christians ain't on here. It's not a real Christian website, dating site. Plenty of Fish had people going on there. Females was robbing men. I'm saying so, honey. Females would take these men out because y'all on Instagram, IG, or wherever y'all on, treads with big old piles of money to your ear. And this is when the women first came out with the BBLs. And see, on IG, you can lie and say you're anywhere in the country. Oh, I'm from Miami. We're going to fly down there, me and my crew. We're going to hook up. And y'all hooking up with this beautiful woman, and they put a Mickey in your drink. And they at your house, robbing you blind. All your money, all your shoes, all your J's, all your jewelry, they robbing you blind while you're knocked out sleep, and you done let this strange woman up in your house. Even with Plenty of Fish, you had a lot of people getting sexually assaulted. They would go on these dates with these people, men or women, and they didn't know them. And they would say, well, we're going to end the date tonight. Nice seeing you. I hope that you'll call and contact me again. And you're going home. You're driving in your car, or you're taking an Uber or Lyft back to your house, and this person is following you. We even had, I think, 2 or 3 murders. If anybody can remember, it was on the news. I know it was on Dateline, where a guy was dating someone, or dated a woman on Plenty of Fish, and he followed her back home and he killed her. He killed her. Anybody can be who they want, when they want, through social media, because that's when they came out with the TV show called Catfished. Anybody get catfished before? You put a picture up there on your profile. They look beautiful, and your hair is elegant. And some men that's bald, but they got hair. That's not the picture of you that you present in front of somebody. And you're talking to this person for days, and sometimes it'll be a year or 2 years. Now your heart is in it because the image you see, you done fell in love with. So these 2 guys, because the guy that made the show up, he got catfished. Talking online with a woman, and they said, it's finally time for this person to, let's meet up. I'm liking you. Let's meet up. I know we're long distance, but let's meet up. And he went to meet up with this person, and he like, well, who are you? I used to love that show, Catfish. But the number one scam, the number one scam that's out there is fraudulent sweepstakes. And is where you get them fake prizes at. They do the unsolicited phone calls or emails. How many people getting spam mail? Now I just identify what the spam mail is through AI. It sends it to a spam folder. I don't even read it. I don't open them. I automatically delete them. I probably get like 1,600 of them per day. Oh, Bert, my best friend said the man that murdered the lady on Plenty of Fish, he's now in jail. So you watch that Dateline episode too. So you'll get these unsolicited phone calls or emails claiming that you want a prize. But it requires you to pay an upfront fee or taxes to claim it, or a shipping fee. If I want something, why I gotta pay? I gotta pay to get it. That don't make no sense. So for mental health, scammers can inflict severe emotional trauma on victims. They often experience profound shame, anxiety, depression, and loss of trust in others. Scammers use psychological manipulation to lower your defenses, and the mental impact can outlast every recovery of money. So even if you get your money back, the thought that somebody scammed you, the thought that you were so naive and so weak, how could this happen to me? Some people are so embarrassed, they don't even tell anybody about it. One of the things they do is, and I know one of the scams that was big was getting those what are those debit cards. Go get a lot of these debit cards and send it. Don't send me the cash this way. Send me these cards this way. The debit cards. Because it's easy, it's not easy to trace. Once it's in the system, your money is gone. That probably happened to me before, if I can remember. I was looking online for a car, and I would never use, I don't care if you had a good time with it, I would never use Facebook Market ever again. Miss Carter says she getting phone calls saying that she's a sweepstake winner, and they wow, they even video calling her. They're getting bold. They are getting bold. And so I'm on Facebook Market looking for a used vehicle because my car, the Lexus that I was driving,